Saturday Night Baseball now from Southern California at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Tyler Skaggs is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, in his last time out, he gave him 7 strong innings. Got his ball club to win. They'll take that again from him here.
Number 15 will take his first swings here. And as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Underway this evening as the first pitch is taken for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:05 p.m. And Eric, this Angel Ball Club entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
And the even better news for them is that they've got their ace going here tonight. So you have to figure that all signs are pointing toward another victory here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Late making contact on that swing, and we'll do it again on 1-2. And he got him. With that, here are Ned Yost's Kansas City Royals in this one. Steve, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, I'll tell you what, this team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Raul Mondesi comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Well, we might see a couple of double takes from hitters on pitches down at the knees, maybe even below the zone. Sometimes he tends to reward guys that work down.
To short, hit hard. Fletcher comes up with it. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the way the Angels match up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Yeah, Justin Upton is a classic corner outfielder that plays average to above average defense. He's not going to blow you away with his range, but he has a good arm and great instincts off the bat.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Number 66 is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Jacob Jurgens is on the mound for game 2. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he went into the 7th inning, pitching relatively well, but ended up taking the loss. The team just couldn't help him enough. They look for a better outcome here.
Tommy La Stella is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Eric Karros, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. It was another loss last time out in this portion of the skip. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Cole Calhoun will get his first cuts here, and the danger's obvious as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
And if the power is there, this is when you expect to see it. He's right in the prime of his career and having a big year.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Hamilton going back on it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And he is in there. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, they have to be hoping that Cole Calhoun gets it going again. Coming off a terrible month at the plate in which he hit less than 200. Hopefully turning the page on the calendar will help snap him out of his slump.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches. So you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. With a moment now, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for Kansas City. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we've got a gold glover behind the plate. How that helps the ball club, you can throw balls in the dirt as a pitcher, cuts down the running game, really impacts the game defensively.
Here comes the 1-0. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1 after 1. Salvador Perez will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Well, when you're hitting under 200 for the season, games like yesterday are going to happen on a regular basis.
Right there for strike one.
Salvador Perez is a multiple Gold Glove winner behind the plate, including in 2015, but he can definitely do some damage with the bat as well.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Yeah, Perez is just a fantastic all-around player, and you know he was the first catcher since 1992 to be named World Series MVP.
Well, Matt, he's what we call TP, total package.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the... And this will kick off the third base bag. And the throw will be too late at first, so a strange play there as he'll wind up with an infield single.
Sometimes it's just better to be lucky than good. This ball's not hit hard at all, but it's in a spot where it's going to work out perfectly for him. And he's on base to start this inning with an infield single.
Stepping in now, Logan Morrison, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. Still 1 and 2 as he fouls it away. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2 pitch. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting sixth.
Coming to the plate now, Garen Cecchini. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Drilled to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. In with it now is Upton, and they'll have to hold the runner at third base.
Another base hit right there. Their third hit in a row, and now the bases are loaded here with still nobody out.
Billy Hamilton will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. To short. One there. On to Pujols at first, and it's a double play.
Well, 3 singles, and that had him in position to really put together a huge inning. But one ground ball might just put an end to those thoughts. The run does come in to score from third, but this is a costly double play with the bases loaded and nobody out. Now there's 2 outs.
In is Jorge Soler, as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Royals settle for just the 1. On now to Albert Pujols will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Now a swing by Pujols, and this ball is hit high and deep, and you can forget about it. Way out of here. A solo shot for Albert Pujols, as the Angels are back even now at 1 run apiece.
Pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
We'll jump ahead and pick this one up in the top of inning number 3.
Leading off for Kansas City,
Hunter Dozier steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Hard hit ball to second, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Now batting,
number 15 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. He's running towards second, very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Big breaking ball and a beauty. 1-2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Upton comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. At the plate, Raul Mondesi. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Comes set with the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, he's had a lot of guys swinging at pitches out of the strike zone early on, so it's a great idea to go ahead and bounce one there on 0-2.
But the runner's back easily. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out.
And you know, as a hitter, with a runner at first and one out, I think I'm going to see something down in the zone because I know they want me to hit into a double play. Instead, they go ahead and they challenge him up, and I don't think he was expecting it.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Royals leave one. Home half of the third coming up. David Fletcher will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. Number 17 stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that misses. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Cicchini giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Angels strand a couple. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Salvador Perez is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
We'll pick this one up in the bottom of inning number 4. David Fletcher is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, strikeout last time, and it's been a tough series for him so far. Let's see if he can make a little bit of an adjustment here in this at-bat.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Softly hit to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
He's set and the pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Hamilton going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The run scores from second, and it's a 4-1 game. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Slapped hard the opposite way. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
Mike Trout will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, make it 5-1.
You'll see this again. This pitch bunches him up, and he kind of jams himself here, but he manages to get the barrel of the bat in front of it, and he drives home that run from third.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Number 22 will come in and pitch now. And now will take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Into the box, number 17. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 6-1. Albert Pujols gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. Hunter Dozier will step forward now to lead things off, and after that last half inning, his guys are going to have some work to do.
Yeah, those 5-run innings are tough to bounce back from, but there's still time. They don't need to panic. They just need to focus on getting a few guys on base here.
We'll move forward in this one and rejoin the action in the bottom of the 7th. Number 17 stands in. Left field and deep. Cicchini racing back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
Well, anytime you can retire this guy, that's good. And anytime you can do it leading off an inning, that's great. And anytime you can do it on 1 pitch, that's a full trifecta right there.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
And that had all the looks of a guy who was going to take a giant hack. 2-0, no matter where that pitch was. EK, I know you never did that.
Not me. Maybe once or twice.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 8.
Justin Upton will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. Raul Mondesi will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Now pitching for the Angels.
Between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. You got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Into the game in the setup role, it's Pat Venditti, the unique switch pitching reliever who brings it both right and left-handed.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Number 66 will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Ready with the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Gotta like the approach right here. He's basically saying, if you're going to beat me, you're going to have to take it to left field, because I don't think he's going to give this guy anything he can pull.
1 run, 9 hits, 1 error so far for Kansas City. And another foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. 8th inning here from Orange County. Homestanding Angels looking to put the finishing touches on this one as you get a look at our line score. In now, Salvador Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
And with the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him, because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
Logan Morrison is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
Cold strike, 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Here's the payoff pitch. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. The underhanded flip. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, this one's going to go as an infield single, and it keeps the inning rolling right here. Now, as you see, he tries to rush this ball over to second base, hoping to get the force, but it's going to get there just a little bit too late, and everybody's safe.
Into the box now, Garen Cecchini, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
And here's one of those times where the Royals have to start finding key hits.
Now that's popped up. La Stella is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Royals strand a pair. They trail 6-1. Tim Hill will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 54, Tim Hill.
Digging in, David Fletcher. He singled his last time up. Cole Calhoun digs in now after lining out in his last try. Brian Goodwin will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. into the seats, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Yeah, going right back to the sinker right there, and why not? See if he's going to chase it again.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Mondesi is there, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Brian Goodwin will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field.
Into the box is a lefty this time as he'll take the preferred matchup after getting word that Venditti has declared to throw right-handed. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Right fielder number 12.
Jorge Soler will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
2 down here in the 9th.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. He's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Swing and a miss, and now the Royals are down to their final strike.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
Too high, 1-2. And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Break out the fire extinguishers. These guys are on fire. 7 straight wins. They've been as hot as any team in baseball, and they've really got things rolling out there now.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Angels are winners here, 6-1. Good night from Anaheim.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For Kansas City, 1 run on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes.